Higher Voltage.
Yes, sir. We back with another episode on Higher Voltage Podcast. I got a very, very special guest in the building. DJ Meat. What's good, my brother?
What's good with you, my brother?
You already know.
Pleasure to be here.
You already know.
Thank you for welcoming me, man. You know.
You already know. It's a blessing to have Higher Voltage and Stamped in the Streetz in the process at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, it's an honor, man. Listen, any place somebody welcome me, invite me to,
Right.
I feel honored. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. And it's love off camera anyway. You already know. We done been on yachts together, drinking, enjoying the summertime in Miami. You know what I mean?
So I did that. So it's always love, for real.
So let's dive right into it, man. Let the people know a little bit more about your background and where DJ Meat from.
I'm from Miami, born and raised in Miami. Liberty City, 6313, Poker Bean Projects. We know, well known for that. After that, I moved to Lakeside. From there to Opalaka. Yeah, so, you know, I've been around Miami
a long time,
man.
Real Dade County baby.
For real.
for real, in the trenches.
For real.
So what got you into DJing? Like, what was that calling like when you first know, like, I'm gonna tap into doing the DJ?
See, I always had love for music.
Right.
Like, as a shorty, my mom, you know, cleaning up.
Right.
You know, all the oldie goldies.
Most definitely.
So I tend to, you know, start learning the songs.
Right.
So from a young age, they used to call me Radio.
Radio, okay.
So I used to like, you know, down there, I could hear a song and repeat it verbatim.
Right.
After probably hearing it once or twice.
Yeah. So you was like the Spike Lee movie, Do the Right Thing. You can't go nowhere without your radio.
That was me. For real. So also my uncles were DJs.
Okay.
So, you know, the Club Tuckers. You remember Tuckers?
Yeah, I remember Tuckers.
Yeah, so my uncle, he was a DJ in there.
Tuckers, was that Opalaka?
That was right across from
Miami-Dade. Yeah, that's Opalaka. Yeah.
So it was an Easter egg hunt they had for the kids. I was like 12, 13.
Yeah.
He brought me out there to DJ.
Right.
And from there, man, I was like, yo, I love this feeling.
So were you asking him to DJ or did he kind of put you on the spot?
I was kind of asking him,
Okay.
like, you know, basically was helping him move equipment at first.
Right.
So, like, hey, let me try this.
Facts.
And then it was an opportunity for me to DJ for some kids, for the people that work there, they run their kids out. So it was an opportunity for me there. So that was it began.
Do you remember what you was playing out there at the party?
More like it was some old school stuff.
Right. So I want to ask you about like DJ Uncle Al and like, you know, the beginning of the music with Uncle Luke. I want to ask you about them times, like the times that you pick up a mixing board around those times, like what was their music to you or even the influence of DJ Uncle Al at the time too?
It was mainly the influence because, you know, just being from Miami and just want to be a DJ, you had to know who was the hot DJ.
Right.
And then you hear that Uncle Al, who was a street DJ, now he's on the radio. Like, how is it possible?
Right.
So, you know, that was a motivation for me as well. Like, yo, I need to try to, you know, move my stuff up from what I'm doing. But at that time, I'm a shorty. It was just like simply, I wanted to be just like Uncle Al. I wanted to be like Uncle Luke. You know what I'm saying? Just because they were DJs. And they were doing something on another level that we doing little parties, they doing radio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's big.
Facts. So even me coming up in the game, you know, I was raised around a lot of hip hop pioneers and like a lot of people who just got a love for the music like you, right? So I'm coming up and I'm seeing the DJs out there with they marketing strategies and they own DJ teams.
Right.
So you got Stamped in the Streetz, you got Street Connect DJs. Like, explain to me, like, you know.
Okay, so before it was Stamped in the Streetz, it was Street Connect.
Okay.
This was a time, rest in peace Toro.
Rest in peace Toro.
We was at Toro video shoot at Carol City. Rest in peace Carol City Flea Market too.
Yeah. RPI Flea Market, our local flea market.
Man,
no longer shop there.
Jesus. But yeah, we was out in the parking lot after the video shoot, and it was me, Crunch One, G Money from 977, DJ Cox, because Cox, he had a big mixtape series called Trunk Funk.
I remember Trunk Funk.
Yeah, so it was, and DJ Phil.
Yeah, shout out DJ Crunch One and DJ Phil.
And so we like, Toro put us together like, yo, this is what we need for the city. At first we kind of took it as a joke, like, yeah, whatever. But then we came back to the like, yo, we do need to have a conversation and see what it's gonna be. It turned out, you feel me? It turned out to be something big.
Right.
It turned out to be something the city needed at the time. Like, it was a DJ, a gang of DJs. Everybody was hot.
Right.
We had DJ Tight, X-Man.
Shout out DJ Tight.
You feel me? We had some heavy hitters from the city, all repping one thing.
Right.
Screaming at DJs. I even got it tatted on me. I showed you.
Right.
It was a real love. It was a real dedication to the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
to be honest with you, I think that's the first time I ever seen that too, where over 10 DJs rep the same brand and come together and like push the same narrative.
Jam Squad was around.
Jam Squad.
Shout out to Sneak, Fat Boy, Tough, Lucky, what dog? Papo.
Right. Yeah, because I was just asking about them and you was telling me Jam Squad where DJ Lucky C come from.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, the city try to make it like a competition.
Right.
Kind of what's family? Like, them my dogs, all of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sneak.
Sam Sneak.
Yeah, Sam Sneak. He was head of that. The only thing that different was with us was push the artists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They was mainly making the mixtapes and just, because they had like the whole thing for them was their sneakers. That was the whole Jam Squad thing came from. So it was on that brand. We started pushing artists.
Right.
So that was kind of like a more focal point for us.
Right.
And that kind of what separated us. But, it was all love at the end of the day.
Most definitely. And Stamped in the Streetz is what you started.
Yes.
Right.
After separation from Squeaking It, and I needed to do something on my own.
Right.
My own boss, because a lot of people didn't know that I was, I played the background to that.
Right, but you was pulling a lot of strings, putting in a lot of work.
Facts, because I kept my face clean with a lot of people throughout the city for years since I began, because I understood my network was my net worth.
Right.
I understood that from a young age. How you network is how you go,
Right.
So I always want to make sure that anybody I have any dealings with, we gonna always be good.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure I do my part. I ain't gonna guarantee you nothing. I'm gonna let you know what I can do to help you.
Right.
And that's how I built my brand. So I just felt like Stamped in the Streetz was a more sufficient name for me.
I like it though. Stamped in the Streetz, it really means something. It's like a verification, like a certified.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm approving this artist or this message or whatever.
And to be honest, that was like a lot of our early logos was a stamp.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A stamp of approval.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that was one of our taglines too. If you ain't stamped in the streets, you ain't shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
And that's what we stood on.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Breaking records and breaking artists from the city, and that's what became the radio station after that. Because I felt like, okay, we in the clubs, we doing parties.
Let's attack the media.
The internet. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's put them on a different platform, and that's how SNDSRadio came about.
Let's talk about that. How has that been, that process with you? Because you was really ahead of the curve. I feel like interviews with artists and podcasting and all of these things is like fairly new and popular.
Right. And
everybody grabbing onto it, but you was ahead of the curve. So to speak on that, like, how was that journey to step outside of the club in a more quieter environment, you know what I mean? And actually have a conversation with these upcoming artists and even, artists that made it too, because you had interviewed, Rick Ross, Bossman D-Lo,
Lucha,
Jack Boy, everybody from Sniper Gang, like the list goes on. So how was that experience like, even stepping out of the actual turntables and running the pod?
Because by me being in the club and meeting these artists and building these artists playing their music, they'll come to the club.
Right.
So that I'll feel like, okay, I got you in the club. Let's get you outside the club. Let's have a real conversation.
Right.
And that's how I really started.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even from Young Greatness, at first I didn't even know him.
I remember Young Greatness.
Yeah, R.P. my dog Greatness, man. But
facts. I
didn't even know him. The song, I heard the song, like, this is hot.
Facts.
I started going crazy with it in the club. The promoters from the club booked them.
Right.
He came, did a show, and told everybody else, I ain't even know Meat, but Meat played my song and posted my song and tagged me and everything. He even had other DJs doing the same thing. And I know it came from Meat.
Facts. But you've been breaking records though.
Right.
But that record right there is like a trophy because despite his untimely demise, that shit was hot. All I ever
yeah. That song was crazy through the city, bro. Like throughout the whole world, to be honest.
Speaking on that record, if we could just name drop 2 or 3 other records that you feel like you played a hand in, like breaking the record. Like let's get a street some fun facts. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The polite ones, the ones that it's honorable mentions that you actually feel like it's okay for you to, you know, everybody reciprocated the same energy.
You know that track star about
Mooski. Yes. She's a runner, she's a track star.
Same situation. I was going through some shit. My dog called me. It was actually through the pandemic. He called me, he was at a party. He like, you heard the song? Like, no, I never heard it. I found out over the phone.
Right.
I'm like, who's this? So I recorded it. Put it on my thing, it traced down who it was. I didn't even know who dog it was either.
Right.
But I was in a club, I loved the song, so I played it every chance I could.
Right.
That song ended up going platinum.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? YF and Lucci.
Most definitely. YF and Lucci spent a lot of time at the crib.
Yeah. Boss Man D-Lo.
Most definitely. I seen your interview that you interviewed with him the other day. I was watching the interview. I was like, that's dope. And
shout out my boy Fat Boy just for the streets management.
Right.
Yes. He actually brought it to me.
Fat Boy 305.
Yeah.
Okay.
He like, yo, me. I just found this artist. I think that you're gonna love him.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, bring him through. We actually met at 24. Just get chop it up, see who he is.
Right.
I fuck with him. So we end up the next day going to my studio and recording an interview. Mm-hmm. I would say probably a week or 2 later. No, sorry, probably a month later. The dog skyrocketed out the world.
Right.
And now, you feel me?
Yeah, he gotta get in with me.
Yeah, gotta get in with me.
For real. So let's talk about DJing back to the club. What is the biggest myth that people think about being a DJ? Like when they see you, they think it's one way when really it's a whole nother way just because you're a DJ.
All the ladies like me, bro. Like,
right.
I got all the ladies.
Right. They think the females just gravitate to you because you can spin the records good.
I can get them in the club or something. I don't know what they think, but they just feel like.
I wonder if that got something to do with your tag back in the day. DJ Me. Oh.
I still use that. That's still my tag.
That's still the tag?
Yes. But, yeah.
That's just really just like, you're right. They can't really take that for.
Right, it's just a tagline, but I don't know, just because I guess also a professional man, like I'm a DJ, but I'm also a DJ inside of a gentleman's club.
Right.
So that plays a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's beautiful women around you all day long.
Right.
You know, they hustlers like I'm a hustler.
Most definitely.
So we are for the same come and go to get some money, get your money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We go, but yeah, that's a misconception I really hear a lot. Oh, you got all the women. Nah,
right.
Not like that. Like,
yeah,
I'm cool with what I got.
Assuming like a mug.
Yes.
Yeah.
Assumptions make an ass out of you.
Well, this Dollar Bill 305 got a very, very special guest, DJ Meat. We're going to get back to y'all in another segment, man. This Higher Voltage, Stamped in the Streets. Y'all stay tuned for the next segment.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back after commercial break. It's like that.
So everybody want to know, what is Higher Voltage? Well, it's a platform. We're here to offer services for every upcoming business, every music label, every business, every artist, rapper, singer. Even if you have a product or a merchandise, that's what we're here for. We're here to give you plenty episodes of plenty shows. Y'all like, subscribe, and comment. Dollar Bill 305, Higher Voltage. Let's go. Higher Voltage.
Higher Voltage. Yes, sir. We back from a commercial break, man. This Higher Voltage podcast. We got a very special guest in the building, Mr. DJ Meat, Stamped in the Streetz.
What it is, dog.
You already know, we back. So we were chopping it up a little bit off camera, and I always wanted to ask you, like, what do you feel like your legacy consists of? Like, if somebody had to speak for you, or if you wasn't in the room, what do you feel like you represent?
At first, it took me a while to understand it.
Right.
And kind of put into definition, but I think it's more or less of helping others. Like, I believe that throughout my career, I've helped other people get to where, they try to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, through my networks and how I move records or whatever.
Right.
I help people. I help other DJs. I help personalities, So I believe that's my kind of calling in life.
That kind of lead me to my next questions too, because do you feel like you found your purpose or starting to learn what it could be to fulfill it?
I think I have.
Yeah.
I think I have. That goes
same. That's
Yeah.
They go hand in hand. Like
hand in hand.
Part of the community, like helping people.
Yeah. It just. I think I gotta, expand it more.
Right.
Be more help, like I said, do more community events.
Right.
Just do different things that I haven't done yet.
Right.
Because I know that I have a lot of connections. I have a lot of people that I know I can reach out to for this.
10,000 hours, you're a professional at this, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So right now, stepping out of the club, stepping out of the podcast, you got your first movie, The Takeover. How was that experience shooting that film with Track 53?
Oh man, Track is a legend. Like,
yeah, most definitely.
I was just say that.
Facts. From the music scene, from the music videos to the movies.
So I already knew, what type of director I'm coming and working with.
They won an award, the best award. Can you explain that a little bit more?
Yeah, also, it was the Best Local Film Award. Written by Dre.
Okay. And the production too was with Dre and Track 53.
Yeah, Track 53.
Okay.
My character was Stickman, Enforcer.
Yeah.
So it was fun for me.
Yeah, I went to the Urban Film Festival and got a chance to see some of the scenes and clips, and yeah, it wasn't one victim. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? It's out now for everybody who want to go check it out and support Miami-Dade County. It's called The Takeover. You already know, you gonna see my boy DJMeat getting his acting on. He stepped from behind the DJ turntables and from the podcast mic to get his acting on. So y'all be on the lookout for that. So even right now with Stamped in the Streetz, like what other ideas? Cause I remember one time you took me, Lotto, OZ 28 grams, Flow, like you took a few artists that you networked with on the road with you, like it's a lot of different aspects to Stamped in the Streetz. In the club, the podcast, and actually taking it on the road. How has it been like nurturing Stamped in the Streetz over the years?
It's been hard.
Yeah.
It's been difficult, to be
Yeah.
honest. But I've had great help along the way, you know what I'm saying? Like I had Media Bay, iBlog,
Right.
126, like KP. It's a lot of great people who have came up from front of the branch.
Right.
And have help.
Right.
So it's been fun, man, but that's why I say, like, even thinking back from those times,
Right.
I was helping y'all.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Helping artists, get to another city, because we know from Miami to Orlando, the music don't go that far.
Yeah, it don't.
And that's a problem. I was determined to be the change. Help artists get past that break. You know what I'm saying? So that's always been my goal. I still have connections. I still have, different DJs throughout the world that I could pick up the phone and say, hey, what you got to go in your city? I got some artists that I need to bring through. So I think I'm going to get that going back. I got the podcast about to start back.
I was just about to talk about that, boy. We ready for you to start back pod, because I really feel like, too, it's a lot of untold stories. I know you interview a lot of artists, and I know you do a lot of networking, but I feel like it's coming to that point, too, where we let them know about Miami and, like, telling them untold stories or, just a lot of stuff, because there's a lot of stories that the people don't know that I feel like they'll never hear if it don't come from the exact person, you know what I mean?
I'm saying, I really feel like I was ahead of my time on a lot of situations. Like, and now I sit back and see that other people are doing it, and I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to get back into it and attack it another way. Because I see a lot of people are going down the same path, and it's working, but I know it's other things
that can be done.
That can be done.
Facts.
They give me another avenue that's wide open.
Right. And I feel like you can start back giving out them stamp of approvals. The Stamped in the Streetz. A lot of artists, they don't even have marketing strategies. So even me as an up and coming artist, you was an outlet because once you had them package deals where you like, yo, $1,000, you know what I'm saying? You can get played at over here, get an interview, come to the club, and get you spent 1 time, 2 times out of the month for a month deal or something. Like you was providing services for people to like have some type of marketing strategy. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to start from somewhere.
And that was the whole key. Creating a minimum marketing plan that you can move, you can take care, you go from city to city with it. Right. You know what I'm saying? It was easy. It wasn't nothing that gonna be difficult for the artist or the DJ to comprehend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you know, when you get too technical and people's like, that's too much for me. I don't want to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, we gonna get your place here, play it here, showcase over here. You know what I'm saying? It's all stuff that's beneficial to the artist.
Right.
And that's why that was my whole key point. Like, let me sit back and think, what can I do that can help? But also, what does the artist need?
Right.
And that's always been my question. What does the artist need?
And you start putting together the marketing strategies and the advertisement plans and brand it with your brand. Because if you come through Stamped in the Streetz,
right.
you know what I'm saying? So right now, like, as time go on and you look back, what was some of your biggest moments in your career that you could honestly say, like, wow, that I did that, or they called it, or whoa, this crazy?
Oh, man.
Got a few. You can say 2 or 3.
I got
I know you probably got more than that.
No, okay. To me, DJing in another country was like
big,
humongous. I DJed in Paris.
Oh, that's crazy. Not just any, for real.
How we? Yes.
For real. Niggas in Paris.
Yeah. And also, I played a set in Greece.
That's crazy. Congratulations, bro. So you actually been, like, people know you past the US.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's big, for real, for real.
Meeting, like, some of my childhood favorites, you know what I'm saying? Like, Phil Mob.
Right.
Like, Smoking and Sean or some, like,
the coolest.
Some of the coolest
and
I ever met.
most talented, too.
Man, listen, and I could call these dudes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these was like you feel me? They hung out in the club with me.
Right. Genuine. They ain't really seeking nothing but a good time and sharing the love of hip hop together.
I was a Hot Boy fan, fanatic.
Right.
Fanatic. I got Turk. I interviewed Turk.
Yes.
I DJ'd a set with Wayne.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
really accomplishing goals for real. Cause this stuff that people like fathom, like dream of. You feel me?
Yes.
Even with the Rick Ross, like, how did that feel for him to just be like, I'm watching you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. And then you even interview him. Like, how is that experience like networking with MMG?
That was amazing as well. Like, yo, he's the biggest artist, one of the biggest artists in the city.
Most
like
definitely.
I'm saying, like, and it's somebody I can relate to, but also somebody that I look up to as well. Cause like, yo, his business sense is on a whole nother level.
Right.
And I admire that shit. Like,
most definitely.
So for him to even write me and say, yo, keep going. I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I say, it was surreal for him to actually pull up on me.
Facts.
Like, yeah, I'm coming.
I know. I see the whole blog. Me walking in the hallway like, hold on, boy, I gotta be on point, boy. It's the bosses in the building. We working hard in this bit. Pay dues.
Yes. And I continue the grind, and he continued to support. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because y'all was networking on a partnership for a while with the Bel Air when they had the Black Bottle Boys for a while.
I actually went Black Bottle Boy.
Yeah.
He made me a Black Bottle Boy, so I still was sponsored by Black Bottle Boys. Part of MMG. So
most definitely.
It's love.
It's love for real, man. Yeah, man. DJMeat Stamped in the Streetz, man. The whole Tri-County, Dade County, Broward County, West Palm Beach. So even other DJs, like, let's talk about our city for a little bit and like seeing how other DJs network with their artists in their city. Let's just use, for example, maybe Atlanta DJs working with their artists and Miami DJs trying to work with Miami artists. Like, How do you feel about our playing field with just like the camaraderie with even people just networking together, or do you see us doing better than we were doing, or how do you feel about the state of rap right now in Miami, Florida, with the DJs and the artists?
Honestly, I don't think there's no relationship anymore.
Yeah.
I think all relationships have been severed.
Yeah.
And it's messed up because, to be honest, I can't name 5 hot new artists right now.
Right.
And I'm a DJ in a club 6 days a week.
Right.
They don't come in the club to get their record played anymore. So I feel like that's a real
red flag already.
So yeah, like how you're an artist, but you're not trying to get your music played. You still gonna need the people. Like
right.
The internet is cool, the internet is great.
Right.
It does wonders.
Right, but everybody calling ain't gonna be the internet.
Everybody's not. So you still have to. And it also pertains to the type of music you're making.
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying?
So certain stuff don't fit the club anyway.
Right. So the artists that makes that other type of music that don't fit the club, I agree. Do not come to the club because you'll waste your time.
So how do you feel about the drill rappers when they coming in the club pure op, shoot them up, leave a nigga dead, but everybody trying to dance and have a good time? The show probably could still turn out good, but is it a real market for that in the club?
No.
Because they're not throwing money while they trying to talk about killing people.
Either you're throwing money or you making the girls dance.
Right.
If you're not doing that,
yeah.
If you're not turning up to that shit and you're doing it every single time, it's not effective.
So it seems like, in a sense, instead of me asking that, it looked like we need to regain our culture back too, because it looked like we kind of like so tapped into what everybody else doing, we ain't paying attention to home.
Right. If you listen to all the records that's getting played right now, like the girl Pluto with the Wham Wham, Drake, Nokia, like it's all dancing. It's all twerking, whatever, you feel me? Mine is booty shaking.
Right.
We ain't got a booty shake music, but we gotta have a party vibe.
Right.
Mine has always been a party city.
That's right. But I also feel like we battling something else in the midst of why we can't get right.
Detroit.
No, right now I think we ain't getting enough respect. It's just like how we got Uncle Luke, who paved the way for us to get the parental advisory, and he's not getting praised like a New York or a California or Atlanta artist would, or Houston. So it's like Miami is battling the thing in a whole too, where it's like the same way how Andre 3000 had to snap and say the South got something to say. It's almost like he's getting to the bottom of the water. Miami got something to say, you know?
But Miami's always been considered the bottom. We was never considered the South.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's always been a challenge from day one from that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always going to be a battle.
Right.
I just feel like
we can break through.
We definitely can. We just gotta find a common ground. Bro, listen, if more Miami artists work together, do events together, like look back at the time when what's the name? I'm sorry. I think it was Mira Monk.
Mira Monk. Yeah, I'm supposed to be interviewing him too. He's supposed to be on the way.
When they did that concert.
Right, with him, Kiddo, and
Kiddo, right?
Right.
He did promo on his own.
Right. Sold out the venue.
Sold out the venue. Amazing show.
Most definitely.
Imagine that in the James L. Knight Center with 5 other hot artists from the city.
Most definitely.
They got a fan base. It would be just like somebody going to see Jeezy. If the city supports the artists. Right. And that's been the problem too. So it's how it is.
It's an uphill battle. Yeah, it's something that really can't be explained. It's a rabbit hole that just like it's a lot going on. But I do see the potential in the city. I just feel like it's just a lot of different things that got to be done. And I'm glad that we both got platforms, you know what I'm saying? Higher Voltage, you got Stamped in the Streetz. We're going to be trying to do some collaborations in the near future. But I do like the fact that we got these platforms, because I feel like that's another thing we missing is a voice. You know, Atlanta, Chicago, Cali, New York, they got their platforms. Kudos to them, but us South people need to have ours so we can represent our own as well as promote out-of-town people.
I agree. I agree. It just, a lot of people don't really care about the city, dog.
Right.
And that'd be my issue too with a lot of shit, so I don't say nothing to nobody.
Right.
But that'd be an issue to me, like, how you from the city, you don't really care about the artists in the city.
Right.
I understand some of the artists ain't good to work with all the time, but you got some good ones here.
That's true.
And there's some real talent. But if nobody's really checking for it, where it goes. Mm-hmm. And that's been our problem all the time. The radios ain't really playing it like that.
Yeah, they gotta play with the program director telling them to play, and that ain't gonna be no Miami artist. But you might get a cut through the Miami hour, which is very much grateful.
But when I had SNDSRadio,
right,
that was mandatory.
Yeah,
we playing independent artists.
Right.
The numbers start looking shady.
Right. It's almost like you gotta mix it in and play other artists because
the city not gonna support the city.
Yeah. Kind of like what I was just telling you about with the pie. Mm-hmm. It's like I get very few views from the Florida people down south, but everybody from every other state watching. Because they more concerned and care about what we doing than the people who feel like they already know everybody in the city. They ain't worried about watching their own people already.
Right. So the city need to start worrying about the city again.
Facts.
What's going on in the city? What's happening? What's coming up? Because, man, that's why we are where we at right now.
Most definitely.
Because the support ain't there.
Yeah. Y'all stay tuned, man. Last segment coming up, man. This shit getting real sticky, man. Dollar Bill, DJ Meat, Stamped in the Streets, Higher Voltage, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Next segment, man. Last segment coming up, man.
So everybody want to know, what is Higher Voltage? Well, it's a platform. We're here to offer services for every upcoming business, every music label, every business, every artist, rapper, singer. Even if you have a product or a merchandise, that's what we're here for. We're here to give you plenty episodes and plenty shows. Y'all like, subscribe, and comment. Dollar Bill 305, Higher Voltage. Let's go.
Higher Voltage.
Yes, sir. You already know we back. Got DJ Meat in the building, Higher Voltage Podcast. This is a Stamped in the Streets episode. You know how we doing it, man. And we've been in the game for a while. Like I said earlier, 10,000 hours make you a professional. You know, there's only room for improvement.
Definitely.
So at this space right now, like, what do you feel like we could offer or you can offer the city right now? But you already been doing so much, but like, is there any like, I know you probably don't want to give away too much sauce if you do got an idea, because somebody gonna try to bite.
No, I'm just gonna get back on my grind, man.
Right.
And, everything gonna fall back into online itself.
Right.
The people gonna come back, because I'm gonna push it out there more.
Right.
I took time out to figure out where I was lacking. You know what I'm saying? Where I need to be, and how can I get better? So I think I've found what I need to, research what I need to, and I'm just gonna come back with better content.
Right.
And connect with different people and show new faces, though, and working with Higher Voltage.
Right, that's going down. The collaboration, Higher Voltage, Stamped in the Streets is going down.
That's what we do. You feel me? We can move around and connect with other people.
Most definitely.
Like-minded people, because it's all about building a network.
Right, and I think it'd be cool too to have some live streams with you actually DJing in the streams. Because I feel like that's the same thing what we missing with the camaraderie with the DJ, with the artist, is the same shit that got to be withheld in the media field. Yeah. Like back in the days, you had the DJ Flash, and then you had the artists that represent with them, the Run DMC and maybe the camaraderie can help us get further if just they see us working together. Because, sometimes you can't tell nobody what to do. You just got to lead by example. Yeah.
So, I've always been that person where, like, I don't talk too much, really.
Right.
I'm going to show you something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's me. Let me show you what this shit about. Let me show you how we're going to make this work. Because I believe when you talk too much, you talk yourself out of it.
Right.
And, I ain't about that.
Right.
So let me ask you this, though.
What's good?
What made you decide to step into the podcast space, man? You're in the podcast, and you're doing well too, brother. I
appreciate it.
Hey, salute you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you. I think I wanted to just start a brand outside of my own name. And then I wanted to give people a voice that I feel like I needed as well. Like I feel like a lot of times people actually do have a hot record, or they actually do have something fly to say or serious or funny, because I've been interviewing comedians as well. And I feel like sometimes it's just something simple as that breaking point for you to been working hard and paying all your dues, and then the fruits of your labor might flourish right on Higher Voltage. So I just been feeling like connecting with business owners, entrepreneurs, comedians, rappers, singers, just to interview them, just to like have a timeline, like a journalist of what's going on in my city. You feel me? And I plan on still, you know, making music, but I just feel like the media platform right now is a bigger voice. And I've been around, like how you been grinding past 10,000 hours, I've been around the city. So I'm familiar with all of the artists from Miami. I've been interviewing a lot of them. And I actually like the pod side too, because I feel like as a rapper all the time, I was always like, I got this, I got that, it's me. Yo, check out me, I'm the nigga, fuck you, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like now I'm getting a different sense of life and purpose through entertainment and media, where I still can do my music, but I also can ask, hey, how you doing?
Right.
And how has your journey been on the grind?
Right.
And then I feel like I've been finding a sense of purpose in that, because I get to hear other people's stories that's different from mine or similar. And, you know, I just found a new love for potting, because like we all know when the pandemic came, I was just watching pod, and I'm just like, man, I'm gonna try it. So that's what it was. I just wanted to create a voice for the city.
Definitely.
Most definitely. What was the reason for you starting Stamped in the Streetz? Pod with the radio and the platform.
Basically, similar things what you said. You know, being a voice of for the city, being a voice for artists, DJs. You know, that wanted to be on the next level.
Most
you know, and that was it. That was the main goal of being a service. You know, being a gateway, being a leeway for artists and DJs alike, even personalities. When I started the podcast, I kept the same tradition that I was doing with the radio.
Right.
You know, but now I also, like I said, do business owners as well.
Right,
You know
entrepreneurs, other people.
So I started Business Wednesdays. So that really took
We
off.
might have to bring that back.
Yeah,
Business Wednesdays.
Yeah.
For sure, because you gotta remember, like, honestly, like, a lot of times we don't get enough credit, so we don't know, like, the impact or how many people watching, but shit, boy, y'all boys, the blueprint. Shit, if I ain't nobody else tell you, I'm here to give you flowers. I'm honored to do this interview. This the first DJ episode interview I'm doing, and who better than DJMeat, ho? You feel me? So
you know what, Dollar? In the last month, just random people, bro, just been coming and giving me my flowers.
I mean, you deserve them, bro.
Like, I appreciate it. Like, I just want to let them know, like, yo, I've been hearing a lot lately. Boy, you're a living legend.
Yeah, because, you know, the real reason why I even said that, too, is because it's a lot of things that happen with the DJ world between artists. And I feel like that gap that you was able to bridge with starting the pod, I feel like a lot of times people complain about that, but they don't big up the people who actually did go do something outside of the club and still do the club and create these package deals where, yo, I'm in the club, I'm at G5, I'm at the office, you want the interview, I'm at the radio station with the pod, I can play your record a certain amount of times a month, depending on package. Like, and
I'm connected to a network of 6,000 DJs with core DJs, so I can email blast them. I got, direct on my own personal over 15,000 DJs. Right. A lot of interviews I get from the big name artists that come in the city.
Right.
It's for their managers. They want to know what's going on in the city, who hot in the city.
Right.
So that's
like an alley-hoop for you, like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm gonna get you around some artists and let the people know that you in the city.
Yeah.
Cause from your Insta story, you ain't gonna do it. Come holler at me. They checking in. Ross watching my Insta story. You might get seen by MMG. You might get seen by anybody. The truth, honest about it. Like, you been grinding. Like, even when it come to Atlanta, I remember when we went out of town in Atlanta with you before, when Swamp Izzo was helling you up. None of them was helling you up. I was like, damn.
That's my brother, man. Swamp, right. man, Swamp born on the same day.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
What sign is that?
Aquarius.
That's what's up.
29.
Major love to the ATL, man.
Yeah, man. That's my brother though. Like, so let me just drop this project with Travis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Travis Scott. Yeah, he do be working with Travis.
Yeah, dropped the album.
The album, yeah. Phenomenal.
They on tour right now. They like, man, I salute them like that. I look up to that, like, cause Swamp always been like a big influence to me DJing. You feel me? Especially when I started doing mixtapes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, because he always been a mixtape king. So, I like the way he do his mixtapes, and how he connected with artists and everything, and how he broke artists through mixtapes. Right. That was the whole reason why I started my mixtape podcast as well. I'm sorry, my mixtape series.
Right. I feel like you should start back doing it, because I remember when you did the single too with Lotto that I liked, they was going crazy over that sample remake. You know what I mean? And I feel like definitely could start doing those mixtapes and some of those singles where you collaborate with the artists and put it out there.
I think I made a deal with Jig.
Okay, Jig, yeah. I know Jig.
You know, we just dropped my last song is with Jig. We just put it out.
Yeah, I know Jig.
Yeah, but I told Dog I'm gonna drop 50 songs next year.
That's big. That's major. You could do it.
So I'm gonna hold him to that. Well, he gonna hold me to that, and we gonna do that. So
that's nothing for you, boy. Your Gmail be full. Niggas will be sending you songs left and right. All you gotta do is get niggas to send you about 25 songs and then go to the studio and help artists create 25 songs.
Well, definitely. I got one coming out with 93 Purpose.
Okay, shout out 93 Purpose.
Yeah.
It's going down. Ooh, stay tuned, man. DJMeat got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, a lot of new music coming soon, a few more episodes coming soon. Stamped in the Streetz, Higher Voltage. So what has it been like nowadays, since like everybody is playing the internet and they not really touching the streets? So how is it like even networking in the club lately?
From what I've seen, it hasn't really been too much of it.
Right.
Like I said, like they and it's kind of both parties' fault.
Right.
It's a DJ's fault and an artist's fault.
Right.
Because as DJs, unless you just want to entertain the club and keep that, but that keeps you
in a box.
Yeah.
Hood life.
Right. Working with an artist can bring you outside of that. And that's why I try to teach all young DJs who I deal with, try to get with an artist. Try to help an artist. Because artists gonna help you. I don't see it. I don't see that in the club like that. Shout out to Crash though. I see him. He's still moving around.
Yeah, shout out Crash. Crash 207.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's still moving around, and he got some new music he's putting out, and
sound good.
Yeah, it sound good.
Yeah, he definitely got the vibes and the image and the look too, because the way how the city going crazy and supporting it is like love too, and that's how it really start too for some of y'all artists. Is like, you got to travel and get out your city, but start taking over your town first. And definitely Crash 207 been doing that for sure, like taking over his city and his family with Green Bag and Zeke and Biggs, them boys, for sure.
If it's other artists that, that really trying to work, man, if we still in business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
We still out here working.
All you gotta do is get up with me.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Tap in.
For real. And get stamped in the streets. You heard me?
You know what I'm talking about?
Ain't no approval like that approval. And then we're gonna take you to a higher voltage, you feel me?
Facts.
That part, you know what I'm talking about? So at the end of the day, we just wanted to show y'all what it looked like for a Miami up-and-coming artist to chop it up with a legendary Miami DJ and just bridge the gap, just for y'all to see what it looked like, because I feel like Miami gonna have its time where we break through more than just one artist every 10 years. I heard that on the Miami documentary before. And I don't know if it was Iceberg or Zoe Dollar said it, that it takes one artist every 10 years from Miami, because Miami is a party club scene, and it's hard for them to focus on us. And we had a hard problem with getting the respect that we deserve.
But I want to salute the Bushy though.
Shout out Bushy B. Yes, let's talk that talk. Bushy B.
Bushy.
I don't want to spend my life.
And that's the power of the social media.
Right.
they took a song that was already a hit.
Yeah.
It was a hit.
By 6, 7 years old.
Yeah. TikTok got a hold of it and
sped it up. Did some choreography dances to it. It's out of here.
It's out of here. So that just shows you.
Now open like a kid in Times Square in New York.
And I loved it. I love to see that because that's where we're supposed to be at. Our art is supposed to be as big as the Travis Scott's. Like Ball Greasy is supposed to be on tour,
right?
Like with Jeezy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
most definitely.
It's supposed to be this way. So when I see shit like that happen, like, yo, yes, I'm proud of that shit, dog. Nigga, I know we got way more talent that need to be up there too.
Most definitely. And I'm expecting all our Miami artists and our Miami DJs to stick with whatever is rooted to us and be more original what we do in Dade County and Broward County, because we can do business with the Chicago and the Detroit and California thing, man. We love Chicago and California and New York, but I'm saying we like ourselves more for our styles and what we create. So Dade County and Broward County, come on, let's keep being ourselves. We don't need to be like Detroit or California or Chicago, because that's the only way we gonna bust and make them understand and represent what we like to do. And then they're gonna be copying us and appreciate and acknowledge us for copying us, not stealing from us and make it seem like it came from wherever they from. You know what I'm saying? But salute to the biggest hustler. I don't knock the player, you know?
Right, okay.
If you done got on the ground and put it out there and got the money, that's on you. But Miami and Broward County and West Palm Beach, we gonna figure this out. But DJ Meat, it was an honor to have you on the show.
Appreciate it.
Hopefully we have many more. You already know Dollar Bill.
We definitely gonna collab.
Yeah, we doing that. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot of Stamped in the Streetz, Higher Voltage collaborations going on, because bro got the sauce and the key to the city, and I understand some of these new tactics that it take for some of these footages to go where they need to go. And as long as y'all support us and join the membership or donate in the comments with the super thanks, I promise you we're gonna give y'all some quality, good footage and some great conversations. So y'all stay tuned. Higher Voltage, more interviews, more episodes on the way. It's a wrap. DJ Meat, Stamped in the Streetz. We out.
We out of here.
Higher Voltage.
DJ Meat, ho.
Yeah.
So everybody want to know, what is Higher Voltage? Well, it's a platform. We're here to offer services for every upcoming business, every music label, every business, every artist, rapper, singer. Even if you have a product or a merchandise, that's what we're here for. We're here to give you plenty episodes and plenty shows. Y'all like, subscribe, and comment. Dollar Bill 305, Higher Voltage. Let's go. Higher Voltage.